Hello, Avon representatives. I'm Tina Bridges.
And I'm Dawn Canoy.
And I'm Valerie Bell.
Today, I want to introduce you to Valerie Bell. She is my wonderful district assistant for 1377 and 1442. But I want you to know a little bit more about her. She's got some great ideas. And Valerie, I'm going to turn it over to you and would you please share what your other job is and how you can help our representatives?
Well, first of all, I have been in skincare and beauty for over 18 years. I absolutely love it. I have fun. I've been in film and television makeup and also travel as a regional makeup artist for a very prestigious line. And I have loved it and worked for many other lines. And I hope that after seeing this video that you'll be excited about what you do, because Avon is amazing. I remember using Avon when I was a teenager, and I love when things have been around for a long time because that proves that they are great and people love it. So with that said, I want to get y'all excited about skincare, which is one of my favorite things to do. I love skincare, and I know for some of you it might be a challenging area for you, but let me just give you some statistics. You may love to sell makeup, and you may love to sell fragrance, and that is wonderful. But when it comes to the bread and butter of any business in skincare and makeup, skincare is always the leader. Believe it or not, as of back in 2014, nearly $154 billion alone was spent in skincare. 1.15 billion alone was in the anti-aging category. Now, when we start adding makeup and fragrance to that, those numbers are really, really small. But skincare is one of those areas that women love. Do your clients love it? That depends on you, because the more that you love something, the more that other people will love it. Do you know your favorite product with Avon that you tell everyone about? You probably sell them most of that. But one of the things about skincare is so unique, unlike makeup and fragrance. Because many women, they go shopping and they buy clothes and they get their hair done and they get their nails done, but eventually those things fade. But when it comes to your face, that will be with you for the rest of your life. That is something that we really need to invest in even more. So believe it or not, when it comes to skincare, women absolutely love it. Some may not know that they need it, but that's where you come in. You know, skincare, our skin is the largest organ on the body. And I have found over the years and working in skincare that when women learn the benefits of something, then they buy into it. We're not really here to just sell them a product, but to let them know how we can meet their needs. And one of the ways to really learn your client is to get to know her. You know, get to know if she's outside or a lot, or if she works indoor. Get to know what kind of things she do. You can get a better sell out of me if I feel like you care. If I feel like you're trying to get to know me. It's one thing when someone, I don't know if you've ever experienced it, when they come to you and they're like, you need this and you need this and you need this and you need this. That is such the biggest turnoff to me. But when someone starts to ask me questions like, what is your wish for your skin? What are some concerns that you have? Well, then you kind of spark my interest because you're giving me an opportunity to be part of your conversation. Because many times, as you know, you may go to a department store and you feel like they're just throwing things at you and talking at you, and you just want to be heard. You may have a concern that they haven't even addressed because they haven't asked you. So one of the keys I would say to you first is to really get to know who your clients are, who works outside, who works indoor, who has a really big concern for their skin. And even if they don't, you have women who wear makeup but don't take care of their skin. Or they may take care of their skin and don't wear makeup. But those who do wear makeup and don't take care of their skin, you want to remind them that great skin allows for their makeup to go on even better. And believe it or not, they will use less makeup when they have healthy skin. And we're all getting older, let's face it. As I said before when I started, the anti-aging category is huge. Late at night, if you ever stay up, there's all these skincare commercials. And guess what? Women are buying into it because they want to do whatever they can to maintain a healthy looking young skin. That's where you come into play. Do you know your skincare products? Have you been using your skincare products yourself? Maybe it's not something that's your favorite thing to do, but you know what? You can really increase the revenue for your own personal self. And I know you have some things that you're really wanting to get in life, or maybe you want to pay off something, but you know you won't have to work so hard with just selling lipsticks and the newest special when you can get them into a skincare regimen. Usually when a woman finds a moisturizer that she loves, she becomes very, very loyal to the brand. Now you may be thinking, how in the world do I connect someone to skincare when I haven't? Well, simply ask questions. Maybe it's a conversation you've never had with her before, such as, what do you wish for in your skin? If you could change anything about it, what would you do? Believe it or not, those words seem very simple, but once you get a woman engaging in a conversation about her skin, I can promise you the list becomes endless. They start doing things like this, like I want to lift my face, I got these dark spots here, I got some darkness under my eyes. And when you know your products, you can really recommend things that are going to benefit her concerns. Because when you're on her agenda and you come back with that a new product that you want to recommend to her, you can mention, hey, you were telling me your concerns with lifting and firming or dark circles. I have the perfect product for you. Now you have piqued their interest because, again, you're catering to their needs. And that's one of the biggest things, is to be on her agenda. Most women are introduced through skincare through a moisturizer because they're noticing that their skin is getting drier. And that happens over a period of time as the years go by. Our skin does get drier. And they're finally realizing, I need some moisture. And it's great for you to give her a sample of the moisturizer. But I have found when you can demonstrate that on the back of her hand, or even that sample, if you open it up and let her feel it and get her opinion about it. What do you think about that? And it's amazing how women buy through touch and smell, just to be able to touch that and smell that, and then explain to them the benefits of it. Because samples are wonderful, but sometimes you may leave a sample in the bag and it may never go open. But if you have the opportunity, and this is one of your top clients that you can spend a little extra time with, allow her to experience it. And again, when you're explaining to her the benefits of it, she'll tend to listen more, and maybe even that day say, I'd like to order one. I have worked in many department stores, and sometimes I know you're concerned when you see the prices of your moisturizer. Who is going to buy it? It's so expensive. Can I tell you, I have sold moisturizers, even recently last week, that were $295 for a 1.7 jar. Think about that. A woman is willing to pay $295 for one jar of moisturizer. And the price point for Avon that has wonderful products is far less. I think even in our studies with one of our newest, a new product, it's compared to the Lancome product from their line, which retails for about $300 and something. Great benefits, price point that anyone can afford. Don't be afraid. You're not buying with your pocket. Plus, you're sharing with them the benefits of the product and how it's going to meet and cater to their need. And again, the anti-aging category is one that is really growing because, again, we are all getting older. Do you ladies have any questions so far, Tina and Dawn?
Well, Valerie, I'm sitting here. Sorry, guys, I had to click off because I'm sitting here just writing notes, and I didn't want you to see me keep writing notes constantly. But I was taking tons of notes. Well, one thing, Valerie, that I just loved everything you talked about, the benefits, and you were talking about you were selling that jar for so much. Can you give some tips on one of the things we've got to see this new skincare?
Love it. Yes.
Love it. Isn't that beautiful too on the counter?
Beautiful packaging, everything.
Well, I know this is one thing that I hear from representatives. I know Dawn can contest to this. We'll hear Avon's not doing a lot of advertisement right now, and that's really hurting my sales. Now we've got that coming soon, so don't that's going to be coming. But as an Avon representative and skincare consultant, what would you tell them when they're trying to sell this and they say, well, there's not advertisement? What's some tips that you can share how you would sell this without advertisement?
You are Avon. You are the advertisement. If you are selling Avon, you have connected with Avon because you believe in the brand. So even before the ad hits, and that even happens in many department stores, there's a popular product that's coming out and it hasn't hit the national market yet. But you know what's so wonderful? You're going to take those special clients that you have and say, let me tell you about this exciting and new skincare product. It hasn't even hit the advertising yet, but I want you to be one of the first to know about it, and let me explain the benefits to it. It's the latest and greatest in anti-aging. And there's a company called Lancome. They have a product. It's like $300 and something, and our price point is only $50. And it is going to be so beneficial to the lifting and firming to your skin and give you that new healthy glow that I know you're longing for. If you are excited about the product, so will they be. Many times, if you don't care about skincare, that comes across.
I love that. Okay, one more question. Okay, we also hear I don't really understand skincare myself, so how am I going to sell it? And what do I do? Because, they're not in department stores. They are selling online themselves. So, what tips can you give if they're out, talking to people and, they've got samples, which we've told them have samples, of course, but what's some things that you can suggest to them to really get out of their comfort zone to start talking to people?
Well, basically, there are 3 types of skin types, and all of us will fall into them. One is oily. The other is combination skin. Oily means you're just oily all over. You're, from T-zone, cheeks, everywhere. There's combination skin. Women with combination skin, they usually have it in a T-zone. And believe it or not, about 80% of a big percentage is more combination skin. And then you have those who are extremely dry. So oily, combination, and dry. Most women you talk to, when you say, are you oily throughout the day or are you dry? They're going to say, oh, I'm dry here, but here I get oil on my nose. If anything, start learning about combination skin, because most of us fall right into that category. You don't have to make it rocket science. It don't have to be hard. Either they're all oily or they're combination or they're very dry. And normally when you ask the customer, ask your client, I don't like to use the word customer. When you ask your client, tell me about your skin. Is it oily throughout the day? They will stop you there. Oh no, my skin is dry. It's just a matter of engaging again and asking the right questions to find out about them. They'll tell you. And from there, once you know your products, know what's for oily and acne-prone skin. Know what's for combination skin. Know what's for dry. There's only 3 main categories. And then, of course, there's other anti-aging things you can always add, but know the basics. And I can tell you one easy sell to anybody when it comes to skincare is eye cream. Many times we put that on the back burner. but the eye area is the thinnest layer of skin. If maybe you are so challenged with skincare, you want to start with one thing, start with an eye cream, because that is where we show our age the quickest. That's where we start to get the crow's feet, and we tend to take care of everything else, but we really forget that thin layer of skin under the eye. It doesn't produce any oil. It doesn't have any moisture until we put it there. And if you can get that person into an eye cream, you'll get them next into a moisturizer.
I love your answers. Well, and you guys that are listening now, I just wanted you to hear, you may hear from me or Dawn, and we're not skincare, we learn from Avon, but you're hearing it right now from this is what she does every day. This is her job. She is a skincare specialist and a makeup artist. So I just wanted you to hear from her. Thank you so much for your tips. Dawn, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask?
No, I just wanted to just thank her for her time and all of her knowledge. We appreciate you sharing. And you are so spot on that, your skin, that's the canvas that starts everything. So, an artist doesn't start out with a crinkly, messed up canvas. They put a nice, clean canvas up there before they do anything. So to make your makeup look better, you want to have that good skincare. And good skincare is going to give you so much confidence. And there's nothing that makes a woman more beautiful than confidence. So it just is the basis for so many emotions and feelings to have that going on. And, were there other things that you wanted to add to tell anybody else about, Valerie?
Just to have fun. And remember that when you are meeting a client, they are talking to you because they're looking to you as the expert. Don't guess or wonder if you are. They are believing in you, and that is why they're giving you, which is so precious today, their time. Also, I would add, it's better to look the part than to just talk about the part. If I'm going to sell makeup, I need to put makeup on. If I'm going to sell skincare, or, I need to know about it. I need to know about this brand that I love. And maybe you have your favorites. Maybe you're all about skin and you don't care about makeup. I understand. You don't have to wear a full face, but put a lipstick on or something. Represent who you are. Regardless if a product is being advertised or not, you need to be proud that you are part of the Avon legacy. Every day you are you're running your own business, and you are doing what many women and men have done for over 100 years with Avon. So I count it a privilege and a joy to even get to work with you guys. I'm so excited to work with you, Dawn, and you as well, Tina. And these ladies are passionate about what they do. You have to find what are you passionate about in Avon, and that will rub off to so many people. So I just wish you much success in your business, and you can always connect with me through our Facebook page. I love to answer questions, and my head is just so full of makeup tips and tricks and skincare questions and answers that I can give you. So I'm here for you.
Well, and speaking of that too, guys, I wanted to tell you what Valerie had talked about. Now, for our district page, we're going to do it on our district page, but what I'll do is talk to Stephen Walker, who is our divisional manager, and I'm going to ask him, can we put that on our page too? Val and I were going to do something, at least every campaign, called Ask Val, and it will be where she's live on Facebook, and we can try to add some things like with videos, but we know everybody does not have, or they don't have a camera, or they don't want to be seen, because sometimes I can't get Valerie to be seen. She's like, no, I'm not going to be seen today. We can, on Facebook, it's what you would do is we would just say Val's on there live, and you can just type in questions, and Val can answer those questions for you. And we promise we'll have some color and things like that. But like Val said, it starts with the skincare. This is our business. And, those are sitting down who wants to go to the next PC level. You want to make tons of money. You're going to make tons of money with this product and every skincare there. You got to start there so you'll have that customer. And don't forget about our auto replenish. We've got to start using that more so you have money in your pocket and you can really support your families. But I promise you, we will start that. I think we'll start that maybe campaign 21. We will have Ask Val. We'll put a date up and we'll get plenty of time. And don't worry if there's some reason, like you said, hey, I can't be, it's 12 o'clock, I'm at work. no problem. Ask a question in there, and you can still ask it and go back and read, and Val will answer you. And we will make sure it's open to all of our division as well, because you're all important to us. We're one team, one Avon, and we really want to get out there and let them know that, hey, Avon is a new company again, and we're taking our skincare back. But anyway, I just want to thank you so much, Val. You're wonderful. Love your makeup.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your knowledge. And Dawn, I'll let you close with the profile that we forgot to talk about.
Well, I was just...
Wait, I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you the wording. We're going to call things, start changing the wording. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to be rude. But we're changing things. You'll hear, like, we're going to send you something. But we want you to start using the word client, like you heard her say. The professional words, start changing our words to client, not customer. Like you hear us call you mentors now, not leaders, because it's all about the wording that you use. So we're going to send you something, and we're going to change the wording to client profile. So Dawn, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, that's what I was going to tell you guys about, is that we are have a document that we're going to be sending out to you guys. It's your client profile, and it's a way for you to get to know your customer better. And it's going to have on there, you know, their information, the things that you guys talked about with skincare or makeup. You'll be able to list products that they bought, things that they wish list to try for the future. It's going to ask the questions for you. You know, what is the one thing they wish they could change about their skin? You know, things like that. But use also the spaces that are in there to make notes about them, especially a new customer that you don't know well yet. You know, do they have children? Do they participate in clubs or sports? You know, information about them, so that when you're talking to them in the future, you can refer back to that note before you speak to them and say, okay, I know that, you know, her husband was sick last time I spoke to her. You know, so my first part of my conversation is, you know, hey, how's your husband doing? Or, you know, you hear the dog bark in the background, and last time, you know, she said that was Spot. So you, oh, how's Spot doing? Tell Spot I said, hey, I hear him talking to us. You know, things like that really make a difference, because you are in the business of helping people. And no one really cares how much you know till they know how much you care. And once you build that relationship, they become more than a client. They become your friends, and they are going to be so loyal to you, and they're going to recommend you. And, you know, it's the fortunes in the follow-up, and being able to know that person is going to make such an impact on your life. So from all of us, we wish you much success, and we hope that this helps you have more confidence in going forward with your business and help you reach new goals this year. Have a great day.
Bye.